The Shadow Part 1. There it is again, standing at the foot of my bed watching me. It just looks like a shadow. I roll onto my right side, pull the blanket up hoping to fall asleep, but know that I'll be up for the next hour. He wasn't always at the foot of my bed. The first time I saw him, he was outside my house on the sidewalk. I woke up at 2:00, that's always when he comes, and I had the urge to look out my window. I saw standing there not moving. I yelled for my mom, and by the time she got there, he was gone. The next night, curious, I set an alarm, woke up at 2:00. I checked outside and there he was, but this time he was in the yard. I yelled for my mom again, and this time I watched him, but he vanished right before my eyes. My mom was worried, but I could tell she was getting upset. She thought I was making it up, so I decided to not tell her anymore. The next night I woke up, checked, and saw nothing. For the next 2 weeks I checked every night and nothing. I started to believe that I had imagined the whole thing. For a month everything was normal until one night I woke up and I was really thirsty. So went downstairs, and when I got to the bottom of the stairs I froze. Our front door was wide open, and there standing in the frame was the shadow. I don't know how, but I saw him smile a creepy, huge smile, and then he was gone. The front door left wide open. The next night I made sure to wake up at 1:55. I was going to watch him walk in. I snuck downstairs to not wake my mom, and I sat right by the door ready to slam the door in his face when he opened it. I waited, and I waited, not taking my eyes off the doorknob, waiting for it to twist. I started to get bored and checked the time. 2:10 is what my phone said. He should have been here by now. Defeated, I turned to go back to my room. When I looked up, I immediately freeze up. There, standing only 2 feet from, was the shadow. Its face made that creepy smile. I was so close I could see its sharp teeth, and now I could see his eyes, those terrifying eyes. Those eyes were filled with bloodlust. And then it was gone. I knew 3 things instantly. 1, that was not a normal person. 2, every time I look at him, he gets closer. And 3, if he gets to me, he will kill me. I realized for the last month, it must have been appearing at the door, unable to move farther until I looked at him again. Okay, this is fine. I just will never go downstairs again at night, and we will be stuck down there. But when does it leave? I know it leaves whenever I look at him, but the nights I don't look, it has to leave sometime, or else I would have seen him during the day. I decide to test it out. He's still pretty far away, so if I do see him, I'll be okay. I decided to get up at 4:00 a.m. I jump when my alarm clock goes off. I'm nervous and scared. The other times I thought it was fake or just some guy, and I was determined to figure it out. Now I know it's something that wants to hurt me. I slowly open more door and creep down the hallway. Every creak makes my heart skip a beat. I make it to the stairs and peek around the corner. Nothing. I slowly walk down the steps, scanning around the house. When I make it to the bottom, I slowly lift my eyes up to the front door, and nothing. It's not there. I walk all the way up there, passing the spot it was in the other night. Nothing. I searched all over the first floor and saw no signs of him. I went back upstairs and did a quick search up there just to make sure. I don't dare go into my mom's room. I wouldn't be able to answer why I was up at this hour. I went back to bed, feeling a little bit better about my situation. I jump awake and shoots out to quickly turn my phone alarm off. I wait there quietly to make sure I didn't wake up my mom at all. It's all clear. I moved my wake-up time an hour earlier to 3:00 a.m. I need to know when he leaves. I carefully make my way through the same path I went yesterday. I saw no signs of anything being there. I was starting to think maybe this was just in my head. Maybe I was just sleepwalking and dreaming at the same time. Maybe I'm just going crazy. The next morning, I lay there wide awake. I haven't slept at all. I don't know if I'm more nervous that I'll see him or that I won't see him. I debate back and forth on what time I should leave to check. I finally come to the conclusion that I will go 10 minutes earlier every day until I get to 2:00. That way it will get me a more accurate time of when he leaves, and if I get all the way to 2:00 and I don't see him, I'll know it was all in my head. I walk out of my room like normal, not scared of I'll wake up my mom this time, because I'll just tell her I needed the bathroom. As I think this, I make my way down the stairs. I'm halfway down when I look up. Fear instantly takes over my body and I can't move. They're just a couple of stairs below me is the shadow. It stares back at me with those horrific eyes. Its big toothy smile appears on its face, and then it's gone. I feel my heart start beating faster as I look at my phone and see 2:00. Again, I haven't slept at all. I feel exhausted, but I'm too scared to sleep. After yesterday, I figured that the shadow appears at 2:00 and the disappears or leaves at 3:00. But it's okay. He hasn't made it to my room. I don't know how close it is after yesterday, but I know it's not in my room. All I have to do is stay in my room, and it won't be able to move. The next few nights, everything goes great, and I start to relax more. I am sleeping through the night now. I feel perfectly safe now. I notice my mom is getting more and more annoyed and angry with me. At first, I was worried I was actually waking her up when I went out looking for the shadows, but I haven't done that for a while now. So I don't know why she has this change of behavior. I hope she's not being affected by this shadow. I want to talk to her about it, see if she has seen it too, but whenever I try to talk about it, she just shuts me down. "Steven, what are you doing up so late?" My eyes opened wide. I'm very confused. Why did my mom yell that? I look around my room and I don't see her at all. I get up and walk to my bedroom door. I open it and walk into the hallway. "Mom, I'm not awake. I was asleep in my bedroom." I yell. I look down the hallway and freeze. There is the shadow staring at me with those bloodthirsty eyes. He flashes me his nightmare-inducing smile and disappears. I stand there shocked. I can't believe I was so stupid. I should have looked at the time. I could have asked my mom to come into my room. While I'm standing there dazed thinking about this, it takes me a while to realize my mom is standing in the hallway looking at me. "Well," she says, "why are you up so late?" I stare at her dumbfounded. I begin to speak slowly. "Never mind, I don't want to know," she said, and walked past me into her room. I quickly ran back to my room. My mom must have seen the shadow and thought it was me. It must not be affected by her gaze. I looked at my phone 2:02 a.m. I just barely went out there in the time frame that it appears. I can't believe my luck. There's something in the back of my mind that's thinking this doesn't make sense, but I'm so frustrated that I just forget about it. I lay back down in my bed and toss and turn until I finally fall asleep.